Hello. Why should you give me your money? That's a good question. I'm very glad you asked. My name's Paul Regan. I'm a professional magician. It's what I do. So why am I coming on Patreon asking for more cash? Is it greed? Am I just wanting bigger and better doves to shove up my sleeves? No, it's nothing like that. The reason is I love magic. I love performing magic, but I also love bringing it to people. So first off, that's what Patreon's letting me do. By subscribing here, you're letting me produce just simple content for people to learn some basic magic. Now, I'm not going to lie, if you went onto YouTube and looked up, you'd probably find stuff for free. And that's great. If you really can't afford Patreon, go ahead and do that. But by subsidizing me here, helping with Patreon, you're also going to help me bring magic to other people in person who I try and get into magic who maybe won't normally do it. So a great example would be my Magic is for Girls initiative. Now this is something I started a few years back and it's aimed at helping the balance of magic. It is a boys' club. It is hugely male dominated, traditionally, historically. So this is my way of countering that. What I do is I run women only classes that are there to be a supportive environment for people who maybe would never have thought about getting into magic before because maybe it's what boys do, maybe they've never really thought about it before. And they've been really successful, but they do often cost me a little bit of money. So it'd be great if you could help out with that. I also enjoy teaching magic to as wide and diverse a range as possible. And I'll try and keep my costs as low as I can so that I can get into community groups or maybe places that wouldn't normally be able to afford a magician to come and teach magic. And the reason is magic is just better if you have an understanding of it, even just the basic principles. I'm not saying that everyone should know how every trick's done because that might ruin the wonder. However, studies do show that if you have a small knowledge of magic, you're going to find the whole thing far more interesting. You find it more exciting. You're able to appreciate the art that little bit more. And I am passionate about magic. And I'm passionate about making others passionate about magic. So doing that is wonderful, but it can cost me money. After the travel and the materials I give out, if I'm helping out groups, I'll often, if I'm lucky, break even, sometimes make a loss. And that's another reason I'm coming here, hoping that people can help me out so that I can keep doing that. I've also got some very exciting future plans. I have no idea if they're going to come to fruition yet, but again, it would be using magic to help people develop confidence, help people develop social skills, which, if you've ever met a magician, is a bit of an irony, but it really can help, and develop them as people. So hopefully you're going to be able to get involved in my Patreon. What will you get out of it? Well, very simply, that you'll find out more about these exciting projects. You can learn some very simple magic tricks as well as presentation skills, because I believe very strongly that the tricks in magic can be used as tricks in presentation in general. So even if you never want to pick up a deck of cards in your life, this could still be useful to you. Then of course, the more you give, the more you learn, as it were. I will be giving out one-to-one lessons via Zoom or Skype or whatever your poison, really. More than happy to do that and give my time. And the very top tier, well, we'll get together and we'll actually put on a magic show for you. But have a look, and don't forget, you're basically family if you join the Patreon, and that'd be wonderful.